Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snyder. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. They can't get the punt beyond their own 35-yard line. Offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's Field, a returner trying to create good field position here.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Deep ball falling away. Hawk inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Dogs. They connect for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, but have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Grab down the middle. It's Snyder. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years. And this young man is living up to that tradition today.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. And here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now here's the toss play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks an open space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Snyder.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Grab behind the line. It's Snyder. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after after a real nice gain there. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. He hands it to the back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Toss play to the outside. Tried to bounce it and couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Back in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and more. He's still running. Who's in the clear? Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Snyder. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
And sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, pass caught, and tackled there by the defense.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Now to try for the 2-point conversion. Wants to throw it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaking tackles. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Trying to find room. It's Henderson.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Caught behind the line. It's Snyder. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The Cyclones looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. The 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snyder. And they've got the returner corralled. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. QB keeper all the way. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Just pounding away for another big gain, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
It's a toss play to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Empty set now, 5 wide. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Grab behind the line. It's Snyder. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
What if they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of the quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets to return it to the ground. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down here, throwing 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. that one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
That's what... Guy's so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The first and still running. Look out, he's loose. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game now, Kirk.
This guy is having an unbelievable day in this poor defense. They look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead of them every single play, just carving them up, making every single throw that's asked of him. What a masterclass performance.
Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense starts with a short field. Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Snyder. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Throwing off play action. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Looking for a man. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has got it. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snyder. Steps out at the 9. Poor return and poor field position to start the drive. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. And they hand it off to the back. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the receivers got it. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
2 and clock with the running game. Has the 1st down and more. They keep the drive going. It's a first out at the 46.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Oh, look at the quick cut. Inside the 35. Muscles past the defender. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Touchdown, Georgia. This passing game is still on fire.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Snyder. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. He's got room to run. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Delayed handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The Cyclones will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over.